Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got another £2 coin hunt to do. This is part 2 for albums numbers 5 and 6 that we started 4 weeks back. Still to play with the albums. Well, firstly you can see that I've customised it with a lot of the CoinTuber channel stickers. That one there is obviously Bungle's Plum. It's a bit like Avengers Assemble on there, isn't it? Anyway, the first part of this album, we've got album number 5. So last time we got the DNA, we've got the St Paul's Cathedral Gunpowder Plot, Act of Union, Abolition of the Slave Trade, we've got the Olympic Centenary. In fact, we've got 2. We've got one in the back of the album as well. Robert Burns, Mary Rose, which is a hard one to get, Charles Dickens, and all 3 Shakespeare's, the Army Centenary, and this very odd Florence Nightingale, where the middle of the Florence Nightingale coin has been put into the outer ring of a Technology 2001. And I think it was Smithy was actually mentioned, and he's probably thinking that there's going to be an outer ring of a Florence Nightingale and the inner part of the Technologies floating about somewhere. Could well be right. This is album number 6. So again, we've got another DNA, another St Paul's Cathedral, got the Act of Union, there's that other Olympic Centenary, and a Charles Dickens. Again, we've got all 3 of the Shakespeare's, and of course we got the Army Centenary. Strangely, we didn't get any Brunels in the last hunt. Anyway, the bag, I picked up the date. I mean, today, as I record this, is the 12th of April, and it's actually the 12th of April on the bag. It was actually made up in front of us. One of the cashiers had 380 white as wise on there. She managed to nab 120 off another cashier, and they made the bag up. She was going to give us the bag without this stamp on. I says, please, can you put the stamp on, just so it looks really authentic for you guys out there. So we're going to dive straight in, and you know I like to count the coins out the side as I usually do. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 23, 24, 25. Well, I think I'm going to be starting with this one. Push these around so you can see the mats. I'll make a start. And there's our first one today, and that's Charles Dickens from 2012, which I believe we have already for both albums. 2015, I mean, I will look for any rotation errors at the end. Oh, well, there's a Brunel I mentioned. So we at least we've got 1 for the books. I've got another Army Centenary. Now, no, I don't think it's a rotation error. No. Apparently, somebody said that the edge inscription for King and Country has been replaced with the Great Fire of London, Old City in Dreadful Flames. Now that is probably just a rumour, I don't know, because I haven't seen any videos or anything to say that has actually happened. But like I say, I've got a rotation error on this one, but apparently there's going to be an edge error as well. We don't have anything left in that one, so we'll move straight on to number 2. In 2010, I don't know if it's yet worthwhile having a look for what they call a double die obverse, where it's like been like double stamped. I think that one is fine. Oh, and nothing in that one. Very shiny 2015. There's another Army Centenary. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! That's even better than the one I've got. That's a 90. That's a 180. That's a 270. Wow! Back of the net. That's a 270 degree error, and I've got one already. It's I think it was more like a 300. It seems like I'm the only one that's finding these. I know there was one sold on eBay actually for 66 quid, but that was a 180 error. So the second one I've got, and it does exist. Oh, there's another Brunel, but this is the Archers at Paddington Station. Part of his achievements. I don't know what this is doing here. I hope that'll come off. Right, so I mean, it's more than likely that there is rotation errors on probably any coin. You really just have to keep looking. I'm just going to whiz through these. I'm not going to even bother checking the 2015s or anything like that. I will go through them all again anyway after the hunt is finished. Yep, not a good start there. Technologies. Technology. This one looks like a bust as well. Look to be odd, that 2005. That's fine. A bit of a dry spell here. Don't usually speed up the £2 coin hunts. Gunpowder plot. Not sure if we do actually need that for album number 6. I did stop albums for 3 and 4. We still needed quite a few actually. We needed 2 Commonwealths and the Beijing Handover in album 3, and then it was all 4 Commonwealths and the Beijing Handover for album number 4. And I know Sutherland Coin Hunt, he's been finding Beijing Handovers like the Army Centennies. So that's the active union. There's a rotation error known on that one as well. Northeast Coins found it. Yep, another bus, I think. And another bust. Oh, we've got a Shakespeare skull in here. So that's the Shakespeare tragedies. And this one should say what a piece of work as a man, which it does, but some of them have actually been found to have the Army Centenary inscription for King and Country on. And I did find, well, I have found 4. I did do a swap with Northeast Coins for one of them for something else. Another 2010, that's fine as well. Another Shakespeare tragedies. Same edge inscription, that's fine. Another Army centenary. Abolition of the slave trade. Not an 1807 as a lot of people call it. It's called the Act for the Abolition of the Slave Trade, but the 1807 represents 200 years since that act. Shakespeare tragedies are quite shiny. Look very, very new. Anyway, we had quite a few commemoratives in that one. The gunpowder plot. Another Brunel. So there will be quite a few going into the albums. Oh, get in! My favourite circulating £2 coin. Great Fire of London. Got a mintage of, I think it's 1,625,000. If it's wrong, I'll put the annotation somewhere on the screen. Something else, another Army centenary. And actually what I've done with all the Shakespeares now that I did have as spares, they have all been banked, so I don't have any spares left at all. I did originally have one full page, like an album page of each commemorative of the Shakespeares, but decided that they're not worth keeping because the mintage is quite high now. This is a proper Florence Nightingale. I'm going to confirm that is correct. Should have 2010 on the back, on the obverse. Because what I didn't realise last time was the 2001 was actually underneath, which should have alerted us. It was only after the 100 finished I realised it was wrong. Got another Robert Burns. So that one will be going into albums number 6, and I've got to put the Great Fire of London up there, and it should be down in the star finds. Another gunpowder plot. There are a few bags to go. Shiny one. Oh, we've got comedies. So the Shakespeare comedies, and we just need Shakespeare histories now. The Army Centenary. Oh, damn, what's happened to that one? 1998 as well. Charles Darwin. So another one will go into the album. Got another Florence, so that'll be going into album 6. So they are quickly filling up. I think thought I had a rotation on that one there for a minute, but it's all right. There's more Coney, wireless transmissions. We've got another Army Centenary there to kick that bag off. Shakespeare Tragedies. What a piece of work is a man, so that's again the right age inscription. Charles Dickens again, that's the second one today. It's 2015, quite shiny. And a DNA dual helix, but we do already have that in both albums. Right, we're down to 3. And we've definitely made some headway on the albums this week. We've got another Shakespeare comedies there that I noticed. Manager 4,355,000. Right, that's 2 bags. I'm gonna get anything else? £2 on this one. Oh, there we go. Shakespeare set complete with the histories. Oh, we've got Richard Trevithick, the steam locomotive as well. Just about got right round the mat here. Put him in the Starfind actually. Other Brunel achievements, I think we'll have, yeah, we've got 2 of each, so that'll be nice. Oh, I think there's my cat just walking past, I don't know if you caught him. And that is it. So, Starfind, well, it's 2 actually. We've got this nice Fire of London, Great Fire of London, fantastic. But yet another Army Centenary with a massive rotation on that one. 270 degrees. Like I said, I've got one that's sort of a bit like that. It's 300 degrees. Amazing stuff. Let's have a look at the album and see what we've got. So we didn't get Rugby World Cup either. Wireless transmissions, yes. No Commonwealth. Steam locomotive, yes. Both the Brunels, yes. Charles Darwin, yes, and we've got the Florence Nightingale. No choo-choos this week, and actually we haven't had any Lord Kitcheners either, which is a bit odd. And a bit of Fire of London, so that one's going to get filled up quite nicely. Gunpowder Plot, so we got it on the first album, but we didn't have it on this one. Brunels, they'll both be going in. Abolition of the Slave Trade, Robert Burns, Florence Nightingale, and I think that might be it. Yeah, so that'll be it for this week. If there is any other rotation errors, I'll tack it onto the end of the video. But if not, all I'll say is thanks for watching, and as always, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one in 4 weeks' time. Bye for now.